Why does my faith feel small or absent, even though I believe in God? Many people quietly ask themselves this question. Why do I believe in God, yet feel disconnected from faith? Why do I know God exists, but my faith doesn't feel alive inside me? This confusion is more common than we admit. Belief and faith are not the same thing. Belief can live in the mind, while faith lives in the heart, and the heart is shaped by experiences, wounds, fear, and exhaustion. Sometimes faith doesn't disappear. It goes quiet. There are seasons when life overwhelms us. Disappointments accumulate. Prayers seem unanswered. Pain lingers longer than expected. In those moments, faith can feel small, fragile, or even non-existent. Not because God has left, but because the soul is tired. Psychology helps us understand this. When the mind has been under prolonged stress, loss, or emotional pressure, it shifts into survival mode. In survival, we focus on control, safety, and immediate threats. Trust, including spiritual trust, becomes harder. Faith requires openness, and survival teaches us to close ourselves off. So when you feel like your faith is weak, it may not mean you lack faith. It may mean you are protecting yourself. Many people think faith should feel strong all the time, full of certainty, peace, and confidence. But real faith is not always loud. Sometimes faith is quiet endurance. Sometimes it is showing up even without emotion. Sometimes faith is simply not giving up. There is also guilt attached to this struggle. If I really believed, I wouldn't feel this way. If my faith were real, I wouldn't doubt. But doubt is not the opposite of faith. Indifference is. Doubt means you still care. The very question, why doesn't my faith feel alive, is evidence that something inside you still longs for connection. Faith becomes buried when pain goes unprocessed. When prayers turn into habits instead of conversations. When God feels distant, not because he is absent, but because life has taught us to rely only on ourselves. To feel faith alive again, we must stop trying to force it and start allowing it. Faith grows where honesty exists. You don't revive faith by pretending. You revive it by telling God the truth. I believe, but I feel empty. I trust you, but I'm afraid. These are not failures of faith. They are invitations. Psychology reminds us that emotional safety restores openness. Faith follows the same principle. When the nervous system calms, trust returns. When pressure decreases, connection grows. Faith does not thrive in fear. It breathes in safety. Sometimes faith feels small because we expect it to look like certainty. But faith often looks like willingness. Willingness to keep seeking. Willingness to sit in silence. Willingness to stay open even without answers. Faith becomes alive again, not in dramatic moments, but in gentle ones, in quiet reflection, in honest prayer, in releasing the need to feel spiritual enough. God does not measure faith by intensity, but by sincerity. If you believe in God, even when you feel disconnected, your faith is not gone. It is resting, healing, waiting to be approached with compassion instead of judgment. To awaken faith within you, start small. Speak honestly. Remove performance. Let faith be a relationship, not a requirement. Faith grows when pressure is replaced with presence. Your faith doesn't need to be loud to be real. It only needs to be alive. And sometimes life begins with a whisper.
Now, before you leave, allow yourself a few moments to feel your faith, not as an idea, but as a presence within you. Take a slow, gentle breath in and release it without effort. There is nothing you need to prove right now, nothing you need to fix. faith does not begin with pressure. It begins with permission. Allow your body to soften where it has been holding tension. Let your shoulders drop. Let your jaw relax. Let your breath find its own natural rhythm. You are not here to perform belief. You are here to rest in presence. Bring your attention to your chest. Feel the quiet movement of your breath, the gentle rise and fall. Place your awareness on your heartbeat. You do not control it, yet it sustains you, just like faith. Faith does not always shout. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it simply stays. If you feel nothing right now, that is okay. Stillness is not absence. Silence is not abandonment. Imagine now a soft warmth forming in the center of your chest, not forced, not dramatic, just a gentle presence. This warmth is not something you create, it is something you allow. Let it spread slowly, like light through fog, like peace entering a tired room. This is not imagination, this is awareness. God is not outside of you waiting to be reached. He is closer than your breath. You do not need strong emotions to be faithful. You do not need certainty to be held. Faith lives quietly in the spaces where you stop resisting. Stay here for a moment, resting, breathing, allowing. If your mind wanders, gently return to your breath and to this presence. You don't need to force faith. You are already held. When you are ready, take one final slow breath in and release it gently. Carry this stillness with you. Faith does not leave when you move. It walks with you.